Keeping venomous reptiles is an unforgiving hobby, requiring proper training and lots of experience. One simple mistake can be the difference between life and death. Remember, the most venomous snake in the world is the one that just bit you. There are no venomous snakes with training wheels. Just because you see viperkeeper handle snakes a certain way does not mean you should try it too.
Yes, part of the joys of having baby snakes is we get to dismember mice to try to feed them.
Well, the remains don't go unspoken for. We have our friendly neighborhood foul creature over here. Hi, bud. Oh, you're an ass biter. There you go. We'll see. This is how we recycle things here. Nothing goes to waste unless it's contaminated biologically. And he ate on like Wednesday or Thursday too, so he's like, oh, sure, I'll have some more. Okay, well, let's let him chew on that. We've got plenty of video of him. So let's get back to work here. So what we have are some very tiny bothrops that need some special care, and I'm hoping they will decide to eat on their own. Let's go with you. You're the bigger one. This is Bothrops erythromelis. Come on. Yeah, typical Bothrops like, rattling its tail. Come on. Come on, no, you can't get away. I want you
That's
to
right, bite it.
We want you to bite and hold. Come on. No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to cooperate. There's no reason to cooperate, Mr. Viperkeeper. Okay, so we have to go to plan B. Get back here. You're probably large enough to do this.
He's making a break for it.
Come on back here. Come on back here. I don't remember the exact whereabouts of erythromelis comes from, but I'm pretty sure it's Brazil, down through Argentina, and such. And I don't want to give you folks wrong information just to be able to talk about it. I would prefer not to talk about the exact natural history of the snake until I'm absolutely got that refreshed in my mind, because I've got a lot of snake stuff in my mind and it's a little tough. Well, you are so thin, it's not even funny.
Yeah, is that? Yeah.
That's got to go down there, otherwise mistakes happen.
Yes.
So let this guy down. And force feed the Bothrops. Now, shall I try assist feeding? Sure, he hasn't spat it out yet, so even though he's really pissed off, if they'll suck it down on their own after assisting them sticking it in their mouth, I will gladly stop here and wait and see what the verdict is. Sometimes they will spit it out, and other times they'll just continue to eat. Okay, he chose spit it out. So now we have to restrain him yet again. And now we will be a little bit more forceful in our efforts here. Come on. Now, because, you know, this is sort of a delicate balance here. Small snake, big food item, venomous snake, fat fingers. We don't want anybody, including the snake or me, to get hurt. So we try to be as gentle as possible. Sometimes the snake is not so cooperative, as we've seen with the little deathies, and I will have to force the issue, so to speak. Okay, this is going to be a big meal for you, but you need it. Oh, stop it. Oops.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that, dude. Huh?
The fingers are getting awful close to those little tiny fangs.
Yeah, don't have any option. It is what it is. Okay, so you can go sit back near the hot rocks in your cage. Now there's the female, and or what I think is the female. I could be wrong, but she is going to see what she wants to do. Now these are very small little toxic worms. I don't like playing snake hockey with them. Okay. Oh, you're really... Oh, okay, we got the tail going, which is the first step to biting. You're pissing me off, Mr. Viperkeeper. Oh, look at that, huh? Oh. Oh. Come on. Come on, you little snapper. Come on. Come on. Come on, I know you're scared. Oh, bite the forceps. I don't want you to bite the forceps, I want you to bite the goodie. Whoa!
Whoa!
Snake hockey! Usually if you tap around their neck, that's where they will bite. Unlike squammies, I'm not going to tap their tail.
No. How much damage could this guy do if he bit you?
Well, it certainly, I don't think it would kill me without treatment, but I'm pretty certain I would lose a little bit of my finger. Or I'd certainly have a rather nice necrotic spot. But you never know. Venom is very different from animal to animal. These are newborns, and newborns' venom is very different from adults because they're eating different prey. Hello. Well, okay, if you want to do that, that's fine. Okay. Oh. You're another thin one. Now, to me, it looks like you've got a little bit of head plating left from a shed. Is that true? Huh?
Oh, you're gonna pull its scales off.
Yes, that's what it looks like. I'm sorry, I'm irritating you. Alright, well, I'm not going to do anything. Hi, little snapper. Here, since I've got this forceps, why don't you just put that in your mouth, and we'll go from there. Now, I'm not going to try to feed the second one with this short forceps. I'm going to go back to the long ones, or my traditional feeding forceps. Well, go ahead. You know as well as I do, this could take weeks. Okay, well, I don't have weeks. Come on. Sometimes just pushing it in their mouth a little further without holding on their head will sort of wake them up out of whatever state they're in, and they'll actually start eating it. These hind leg bones are, you know, they've got a meaty drumstick at one end and a big curve and a long appendage at the other, but I find it's much better than mouse tail. It's got a lot more good stuff in it. Got some very hard to come by Bothrops. Bothrops erythromelis, very beautiful Bothrops from South America, except they're not really eating very well. This some baby Bothrops definitely has this innate I'm interested in eating thing, because they eat small frogs and salamanders, and last time I looked in the cupboard there, Lori, we were a little short on little frogs and tadpoles and salamanders.
Yep.
So I am preparing mouse front paw fricassee. It's a little gross, but nothing goes to waste, because these guys... Did you drop yours again? Huh? What the hell is your issue? Nothing goes to waste, because the steaks that are here get the remaining bits. They're just short a leg or so. Come on, here. Come on. Come on, get it. There you go. Now don't drop it again. Those are male lesser Sunda Isles, also known as blue Komodo pit vipers. They're related to the insularis species, which is this beautiful lemon yellow, the most beautiful yellow that you've ever laid your eyes on. And these are green with sort of white lips, because they're of course related also to the white-lipped pit viper. Just local regional variations and stuff, but much sought after. So I already tried these guys to get them to feed on pinks just a few moments ago while I was feeding some other critters that were not so reluctant. Oh, clever girl. Actually, you're probably the boy.
It's stuck. Oops.
I'm sorry.
Oh, now it's really pissed.
Yes. All right, all right.
You pulled my tail.
Yes, but not on purpose. Hello. Hello. Yes. What I might do with squams tapping their tails to get them to strike, I'm not doing with a Bothrops.
Oh, gee, why not?
The consequences of a bite from one of these in a squammy is totally different, and I'm just not going to even bother. You going to eat this? You going to bite this on your own and swallow it? Huh? Huh? I mean, this little guy looks like some stuck frontal plates on its head. Go on.
Yeah, Typical male, it's going to try to run.
You're not very coordinated yet, but you're coordinated enough to put me in the hospital. Yeah. Come on, I don't like being mean, but sometimes we have to. Now, come on. Oh, you don't like those forceps, do you, huh? Huh? You don't like those forceps. Maybe if I pin your neck with the lamb chop here, you'll bite the lamb chop. Huh?
Chicken chop. Or no, mouse chop.
You know, if the mouse chop was back here, I think it would work a lot better. There you go. Oh, yes, spit it out. Okay, we're not going to waste time and let this snake waste energy it really doesn't have. Come on, relax. And what we're going to do is we're going to give him 2 of these, and I'm going to give him 2 of them every other day until he decides he wants to eat. Now, I know those little claws are sharp, so I put it down this way, even though there's a bone at the end, because I don't like to poke little holes in their esophagus. You gonna chew on that, or you gonna spit it out? Or you gonna sit there for 2 hours and then spit it out? Hi, Slinky. Yes, since you're a well-established adult feeding snake, you will have to wait.
Oh, you're looking so hopefully at me.
He's so happy to see me. Everybody's happy to see me. Because, you know, all the adults, Mrs. Viperkeeper doesn't feed. Don't spit it out, just eat it. She only takes care of, you know, the babies, and these guys wouldn't eat for her, and I really don't want Mrs. Viperkeeper pinning Bothrops. As I tell everybody, my snakes, it's okay for me to get bit, it's not okay for anybody else to get bit. I'm not like some people who invite people over to free handle snakes and end up having a major incident where they're rushing somebody to the hospital because they got bitten by a king cobra. I don't run that sort of operation here. Nobody handles snakes except very few people that I really trust. You gonna spit this out, huh?
Well, it's hanging off the side of his head. I think he already did spit it out.
Okay. All right. We are not going to waste any more time with you. And we're just gonna send these on down the pipe.
You know, we should check the time too, so the lights don't go off.
Ooh, good thing, huh? I think my phone is in my back pocket, and it's got a clock on it. Yes, Lori and I have been in here a number of times in the middle of very delicate operations and have had the lights abruptly go off.
Yeah, suddenly darkness. And there are snakes about.
Alright. You're going to either bring that down on your own. Where is my phone? I must have left it downstairs. God knows what time it is then. I had clocks in here, but they were cheap ones, and they never kept time, and they sort of stopped and died. Are you coming out peacefully, huh? Oh, look at that little tail wag. Now this is probably the girl, and again, that's if if I got a real sexed pair. I mean, they're really tough to tell at this age. You can only generally tell by disposition. And why don't you just open that door so in case the lights do go out, you've got the whole lights. What, you don't like to be sprayed, huh? Look at you, huh? You're a little ballistic missile. A little ballistic missile. And yeah, that's a very long tail for a female, but this one seems to be, you know, has a gradual taper. Here we have a large drop off and a long tail. And this one is a bigger size, so I'm really thinking it's the female, and
She's got a fouler disposition.
she's very foul, so, and she's ready to have a go at me. So I'm gonna say that this is probably the female. This is very dangerous. They're so small, and I can't even hardly get my fingers around that neck. Okay, don't bite your tongue. You'll be really pissed if you bit your tongue. Come on.
Isn't there a cartoon about that?
Yes.
Poison control, I bit my tongue.
Yep. Oh, look at that little tail wagging.
Oh, and she's pooping.
She's really happy with me. Huh? Come on. Let go. There you go. A little tongue sticking out. It's like, hey, where is that finger so I can bite it? You can bite the forceps if you like. I don't have a problem with that. Now I'm not. These really don't go down so well, so I'm gonna let her do that herself. And just, if she spits them out, well then we've got to try something different. Oh, coming after me, huh? Okay, so that's all the fun and games for tonight. Now let's see if the sharp nose has decided to eat that. Yes, you have. Okay, you can go back there and heat up. And how's our little gal friend here, the tigerness? Oh boy, she's got a big bump in her belly. She just chowed down a very nice. And these guys are all happy. The Diporus. Very nice. Okay, so that's all the video for tonight.